Hello, folks. Welcome to the Edge of Fate. Notice I am very late to the party. I've been having this thing download since 9 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard, and I just now am able to get in. So, we are going to do the Edge of Fate. You guys hear loud, like rumbling sound? Probably because of my fan above my head. It's a little warm today. So let us start. We're at 0 power. And wait, my warlock
What
is...
follows light and shadow is silence.
Really?
That silence breaks. I am summoning you as a new age begins. I see sapient life turn to each other. They remember how to look to the stars. They remember
Alright, so there's a pyramid ship still in the... Yeah.
They remember
Yeah,
how
Tsunami,
to
all fun.
thrive. But they have forgotten. They forgot we were here long before the Traveler. They forgot that they need us.
Really?
But they are fated to remember. I will remind them. I'm sure you will. But not through me. Find someone else.
Ooh. Shit, like a snake.
My will is my own.
Now, if only we were able to have that as a skin for Guardian. But then you'd have to relearn everything, play through the entire campaigns again, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do that. You think it would have been helpful to turn that on before you got there? Alright, we're in the EDZ. Not too happy about floating rocks.
I think it's safe to say this is what's disrupting our beacons.
And yet another voice actress for Ikora. Oh. Why can't somebody call for a train? Yeah.
I've seen primitive trains like this in old ruins. Never liked the look of them. These
What do you
readings
mean,
have a
never liked
bearing. Gravimetric distortions leading out past orbit. Like footprints. Like a trail we're meant to follow. Guardian, I'm sending coordinates your way. It appears we have an invitation.
You call that an invitation? I'd hate to see what a rejection letter looks like. I don't know about Ikora's new voice actress. I really don't know. Wait, matchmaking is off? See, I'm not exactly fond of them changing the actors' voices, because, I mean, sure, Zavala was okay as a quick stop, but now we have Ikora, what, number 3? So I'm not too sure about that. I mean, to be honest, I'm not too sure.
Guardian, welcome to Kepler, as the Vanguard Archive calls it. The gravimetric distortions we tracked from the EDZ are tangled in an excess of dark matter. In our records, this planetoid was confirmed to be unoccupied and inert. But these readings indicate a singularity. Something's keeping this planetoid stable and our matter intact, but... Guardian, there's a black hole here on Kepler. This is dangerous. If at any point this singularity destabilizes, it could swallow us and take the entire Sol system with it. We need to find whoever sent our invitation. They need our help.
Okay, it's kind of funny that we just automatically go to Kepler. I would have thought there would have been some kind of build-up and go. No, it's just subway train comes and then we're automatically thrown. Alright, there's Fallen with a strand weapon. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. Rendezvous with Ikora.
I can see you've got Elixni hostiles incoming. I'm picking up what I think is a distress signal. I've been able to isolate a radio signal through the telemetry. It had some primitive decryption on it. Should only take me a moment.
Okay, first of all, I just want to look at power value update. Okay, so I'm at 98 health, 46 melee, grenade, 58 soup. Okay, and what's this? The artifact already. So, overload on subs, shotgun, unstoppable snip, unstoppable sidearms and hand cannons, and anti-barrier scout and pulse. Okay, well that's useful. Wait, I'm all the way down? Alright, so Guardian rank. Wow! Complete 3 solo ops, fire team ops, or crucible ops. 9 out of 16. Wow. Wow. A lot of my stuff is way outdated. At least all my bounties stayed. Find all data pads in solo op activities. Oh boy. Pads. It's okay. More data pads. Data pads. Pulse trace and O's. All right, so let's do this. We're 10. Okay. Let's go with my pulse because I want to start knocking out some things. Did we get more vault space? No, we did not. Bungie, you dropped the bomb on that one. In fact, I'm not... Oh, I am on my stompies. Okay. Well, there's my first death in the campaign. There went flawless campaign. No, it's hard to know where to go because it's not exactly... You know, there. And... Oh, I do have... We do still have our... Okay, so... What's class? Class cooldown, super. Unidentified combat unit.
Never seen Elixir move like this. Mind their vertical.
They fly now. They fly now? They fly now. Oh, there's a chest. Requires undiscovered fallen tech. Really? I gotta find stuff? Is this a grandiose map? Yeah, it's a grandiose map. In fact, I want to track this. Well, wait a minute. Defeat targets and portal activity, never mind.
Mayday. Lodi transmitting. Strange matter detected. Singularity opening near local HI and NHI population.
I can't tell when this Mayday was sent. Whoever made it understands the danger this place is in. But this signal's too weak to have reached us on Earth. This isn't our invitation.
No, it's more of a mayday.
Hi, Cora. It looks like we've got a blockade up ahead.
Do I have a second? Junk. This might actually go down in history as Destiny not having a crash on the first day of a new expansion. Somebody actually probably listened. Oh, hi guys. You just gonna stand there? You guys... you guys see this? He's just standing there. I mean... That code is, like, screwed up. I mean, he was just standing there. I mean, you saw that, right? Poke me with an umbrella. What the heck? Were they... I was wondering if they were actually going to come in there and do something.
A singularity, a distress call, and now another ancient train. But how do they all connect? More importantly, how can we help? The status of the singularity will worsen with time. We can't do anything about that right this moment. But discovering a locking mechanism this complex and a radio transmission that sounds human means we could be on the precipice of encountering another pocket of civilization. By my triage, the most effective thing we can do right now is find the source of the distress signal. The trail we're following leads past the train, then scatters. We'll need to get through to find who called for help. The mechanism here appears to be missing some pieces. I've tracked materials nearby that closely match the frequency of the device. Find them, Guardian.
Well, let's see. First of all, this looks like Windows 98. I mean...
Lodi transmitting. Status Moon 6. Adrift. Odysseus protocol active.
Odysseus protocol. We've heard that before. Wait, there's a backlog. Keep moving, Guardian. I'm going to see if these transmissions can give us any more information.
I mean, yeah, I would think they might, but... Oh, if we're talking Windows 98 here, there's no chance of us actually figuring this out. Or we want to go Windows 97. I mean, I don't know. You type in the comments below what you think, but... Thinking Windows 98. The way that screen looked. Oh, activate
Dark matter
strange.
spike in your vicinity. Could be one of the gravimetric distortions Drifter was talking about. Guardian, you all right?
What will plus is done plus in trust?
Your vitals stabilized. Must be a fluke.
I didn't even know there was a problem. It's like all of a sudden it's like you're is that supposed to stay on my face? I mean, I'm gonna find that quite annoying. Okay, it's gone. Fuse with dark matter. No! I don't want to fuse with dark matter. Look, I'm a little ball.
All your vitals appear to be in order, but your molecules are moving unbelievably fast.
Guardian, this energy pattern is distinct from your expected paracausal signature. It matches the dark matter readings from when we landed. It appears you've managed to somehow fuse with dark matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Samus Aran time! Like I freaking was Samus Aran. Backtride! Okay. Alright, so only when you're near an enemy can you activate your power buff. Your slap attack. Oh, come on. Take care of these stupid snippers. Oh, I messed that up. Wait, why am I super work? Alright, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Smack him with my... Hope it tells me where these pylons are. Better yet, how to get to them would be a better idea. Oh, you can get out of it. Good. Oh, where is he? there you are. Oh, for Pete's sake, a brig?
Why send a train to invite us to a black hole? It seems whoever sent our invitation values consistency and catastrophic interference.
About that. I got info, but you're not gonna like it.
Try me.
The gravimetric distortions, the dark matter, the weird train. An invitation? There's only one group of jokers I know who get up to those kinds of theatrics. The Nine.
Well, that certainly is a theory. Although I would expect to have already heard from the emissary if that was the case. I'm going to rerun the telemetry to see if I can find another radio transmission. Get us some answers.
Achieved precarious stabilization, but still request evacuation due to hostile NHI. If we can't close the singularity, we're pulling everyone in with us. Anyone? You out there?
Odd. The timestamp on this transmission doesn't make sense. It comes after
Why?
the Mayday, but the timestamp says it was recorded many months before. Either someone is intentionally trying to scramble these transmissions, or the singularity is causing more problems than we thought.
I would think it's causing more problems than we thought. Alright, where is that shooting coming from? Where's the shooting? Alright, that's a dead end. Ooh, another blue! Oh. 14? Whoa, whoa, whoa! That uses enhancement cores? Oh, I'm so glad I got a stockpile. Multi-kill clip. Might be using that for infusion fuel, maybe.
It's the same Elixni combatants from earlier. They are persistent. Stay vigilant and don't let them come back again.
handle that.
Thought I recognized those symbols. This is the House of Exile.
Oh, this will be the first official death. Maybe. Wait a minute. Shanks with friggin' stasis thingies. Stasis shields. Oh, cheeky. Ah, cheap. Being a ball is not easy. Alright, so I gotta get my ball form and go over this way. Hey, you can't do this on the fly. Alright, so where's the last one? Over there. No, I already got that one. It's over here.
The last time we encountered these Elixni was on Luna. They're called the Exiles because each of them were exiled from their original house.
Oh, to get in there, you had to... I did acquire Accelatron, didn't I? Wow, a lot of my stuff went bye-bye. Had to do it. Ball up. That's not going to become a word I'm going to use a lot.
That's the last of them, and we've got what we need. Let's head back to the train and see if we can't get past that blockade.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
I mean, I'm not going to use that a lot. gonna go to ball mode. Ball form. Stop playing with your balls. Okay, I'm done with the ball jokes. I hope.
Suppose you're right, Drifter, and we are dealing with the Nine.
Roll on.
You have the most experience with them. What did you observe in your interactions?
Rumor has it the Nine are extra-dimensional. Caught in the gravity of Sol's heaviest hitters. You know, planets, moons, stuff like that. There are aliens, and there are aliens. And these guys are aliens. They don't live in this dimension, which means they can mess with you.
The Nine can scheme all they like, but until they affect the real world, let's not give them more power than they actually possess.
Alright, so that you can't go that way. But I was able to open up a chest, which got me new legs. 14, 20, ooh, 26. I'm actually getting up there now. I'm at 14. Oh, I got a ball up. Gonna be a baller. I thought I said no more jokes.
You trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the Giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
Interesting. Strand goobers that they can do. Alright, but I know you're behind that shield. Oh, frickin'. I actually made it. Ooh, a new shotty. Okay, so. He's using a strand weapon. No way out. All the doodads are dead. Yo, if you mind just being quiet for a minute while I figure this out. Yeah, how do I... Those things? Yo, man, shush it. Oh, just waltz right in. When in doubt, walk right in. Saving my soup just in case he has a phase 2. I'm actually close to his, There's... Nah, it's just regular. I thought it was like freaking, Did he just call himself Broccoli Cal?
Interesting. That Elixni wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
In the wake of destruction, one exile falls, and every more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this Archon voice, is coming from another Elixni. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles! I prophesied the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and kissed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Deathless? That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
Decide, bids us destroy them. Bring death to the deathless. Fulfill the destiny of the House of Exile. Strengthen the singularity and ascend.
That voice is coming from another Elixir.
Heal. Didn't I call Two-Phase? I haven't seen anything on this since I got on. I know nothing, but still, Two-Phase death. Want to see if there's a third. Oh, I'm so close to that achievement. Trying to kill that one and he won't die.
I still don't understand how that voice jumped from one exile to another. The witness could possess, but that required a civilization's worth of darkness. Could something have drawn them here? Maybe the high concentration of dark matter is boasting this Archon connection to darkness.
Darkness is about connection of memory, but it doesn't work like that. And dark matter, in spite of the name, has nothing to do with darkness.
So this is something else entirely. Huh. One of the Archon's lackeys dropped something.
Ophiuchus's energy readings are spiking. This is a container of dark matter, the same connected to the Singularity. Don't let that go.
Ooh, that's actually not a bad roll, I think. Outlaw and Master of Arms. Rhymes with unstable cores. Wait, 0? Oh, 10, 10, 10. I was like, wait a minute. Overloads. Stoppable. Go handguns. I prefer them over snippers.
Hold it. Who do you work for, and what's your business here?
Telemetry originates at this location, but the signal is weak.
What are you doing here?
We're Guardians, from Earth's Vanguard. Circumstances suggest we were invited, but we don't know who sent the invitation.
Earth?
Have you been here a while?
I have journal entries tallying 4 weeks, but my 5 o'clock shadow says a day. Something's wrong with time. It's my job to investigate. You picked up something that's special to the people here. Use it. I'll see you on the other side. We can talk there. You can, tell me all about Earth.
Yeah.
That's the man who sent the distress signal. But he didn't seem in distress.
Something's wrong with time.
I'm curious as to how our contact intends to fix it. But his observations seem to be correct.
And we just got here. There's probably a whole mess of time nonsense just around the corner.
Agreed. This train's temporal presence is concerning.
That's the least of our worries. The real head-scratcher is our new friend seeing the people here.
Ikora did say she suspected sentient life.
Right. Must be a reason. Oh, so close.
Sorry for all that earlier. My name's Lodi. My introductions aren't usually that rude. Come on, let me show you around. Your companion gave me a debrief about your mission before she insisted on meeting the scientists here.
Scientists?
Oh yeah, the Ionians are brilliant. They've been great hosts since I showed up here a few weeks back.
Objects from a different time were sent to us, like we were called or invited. Did you get one too?
Of sorts. I got a call of my own. I hope your ride was smoother than mine. Are you headed back to Earth after?
Are you asking for a ride?
It's just conversation. Appreciate the offer. I'm staying with the locals for a while. Time distortions all over this place. The Elixni make it hard to traverse further out. Fascinating, aren't they? You know, the language structure is similar to Finnish. Keep an eye out for the House of Exiles. They didn't like me getting close with my recorder. If you're here to sort out the time anomaly, it sounds like we're on the same side. I'll help you look into your calling card. You help the locals with some of the weightier tasks. You seem like you can handle yourself.
Well, kind of. No.
First in a few words, I can appreciate that.
I mean, we did take on a god and all kinds of other things, you know, but what we do is like nothing. And did I just get booted? Something went off and then it's like all of a sudden they're like, what? It's funny, our old quests are still here. Alrighty, Pooh. Already level 2 after one mission. I can't do that. I certainly cannot do Conqueror. Wait, you're telling me we have to finish this to maybe go to the tower? Pinnacle stuff. So we have the Whisper, Kel's Fall. Oh, why did they keep that? Encore? 2 completions required. 4 completions reward. 2 completion rewards. 4 completion rewards, and only 1. Bushido. Solemn Remembrance. Oh, that's comp. I don't want to do comp. Okay. I wanted that from the start. Think fast. Nope, I don't like that one. Those looks like a Powerpuff Girls.
These Ionians were able to temporarily stabilize the singularity. They prevented their planet from splitting until someone could help. I'm as surprised as you they've eluded us for so long, but this place is shrouded in dark matter. It could have cloaked the presence of sentient life from the outside. Ghost, did you find the source of the distress signal?
We've made contact with Lodi, here in the settlement. He's offered to help us look into our invitation if we help the people here. He seems trustworthy, but his presence here feels very convenient.
Yeah, by the look of him, I'd say he's as out of place as we are.
See, I don't like the fact that right now you can't access the main worlds. Oh, wait, what? Oh, hey. There's a resource. Resource. Spear bloom. Found on campus and okay. Carrying no Wonder out of curiosity how many levels there are. I mean, there is actually a way to know through my journeys. I become something called the Fated Weapon. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There's only 7? Wow. Oh no, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's a lot of missions. That's actually more than it's actually more than what is it? Final Shape. Okay, so we're going to continue our onslaught. But first, hey, I want to just infuse. In fact, I'm going to. Because it looks good. Now, the handgun I don't want it because it's got Master of Arms and Outlaw. Tier 3 handling masterwork. See, I only have 2 slots left. I know people would look at my vault and be like, why? Yeah, that's what they would ask. They'd be like, why? Why so much garbage in your vault? Dance? Because I have it. An altar of relativity. Which made no sense to go to.
Hello? This is Lodi. Ms. Ray said you received my distress call. Ms. Ray asked that I contact the little Sputnik to work with you both on next steps.
Sputnik?
Is there something I should call you? Apart from Guardians, of course.
This is the Guardian. You can call them Guardian, thank you. I am called Ghost.
Pleasure to be working with you, Mr. Ghost. The Ionians are in less dire straits now, but if anything triggers the singularity, we risk losing the planetoid. Between a black hole on one side and the Archon on the other, the locals had no choice but to seal their settlement. They've been trying to track down that capsule you picked up for ages. Head to the big mechanism at the center of the village. The Ionians call it the Altar of Relativity.
What, Nick? And I thought little light was a little excessive. Ooh, what do you think's gonna happen? Not as climactic as I thought it was. Sputnik. And then Mr. Ghost. You gotta love the fact they come up with some of this weird banter.
Guardian, the trail we followed here to this planetoid is the strongest through that mechanism.
The singularity must be beyond there. Contained thanks to the Ionians. If Drifter's right, the source of our invitation and the source of the singularity are one and the same. I think the 9 are here. Keep this to yourselves for the moment. Our top priority is stabilizing this planetoid, unless the Nine plan to interfere. They're not a concern.
Lodi, we're at the altar.
Mr. Ghost, this is Lodi. Excellent. Go ahead and drink the contents.
Drink?
No, that can't be right. You do not want to do that. Just say again, do not drink the dark matter in that container. Pour the contents into the mechanism. Hold on, I was provided a diagram. I am so sorry. Ionian verbs change based on the size and shape of the container. I'm still getting a hang of the beverage cutoff. Seems to be somewhere around 2 liters. Anyways, the canister contents need to get poured into the mechanism, and all you need to do is drop it in.
Yeah, Spirit Bloom. I'm beginning to wonder about him when it comes to certain things. Well, I don't know where I'm going. But I remember Spirit Bloom. What was that? That was on Venus. Thank you for the waypoint. Right to maintenance. Yellow.
Guardian, Mr. Ghost, allow me to introduce you to Dean Rebecca, leader of the Ionians.
Dean Rebecca. I've never heard the name Dean. It's beautiful.
Well, the Ionians use a sort of academic hierarchy from what I can tell. And wait, you've never heard the title Dean before?
No. Is it an Ionian name?
No, they use it as a mark of high status here. Oh, and so you know, they haven't seen other humans in centuries. Be patient with them. Our presence here is tremendously significant.
Oh.
Translating what I can, the Dean's honored to encounter the first new humans in centuries. She says the Ionians' deity, the thing they call the Holy Anomaly, is on the other side of the altar, threatened by the Singularity. The capsule we put into the altar stabilizes rings of the lock to keep the Singularity contained. It's a collection of dark matter she called a strangelet. You'll need to get through the lock if you want to find out what's on the other side. We'll need your muscle, Guardian.
That's fine. Bricks. The heck is this, like an unlimited drop of enemies? Excuse me. Oh, who's shooting at me? Oh, now I gotta kill Vex. How much data is required? Wow, I actually got that. All right, 15's limit. How nice you just show up on my head. How about escaping with my head?
So Lodi, tell me more about how you got here. The more we know, the better chance we can find a solution.
All I know is I woke up here 4 weeks ago in a singed suit. I don't remember how I got here. I know I'm from Earth. I remember my family, but not much else.
That sounds like how a light bearer would wake up, but you don't have a ghost.
No, I'm alive. I mean, you probably know more about this place than I do. But I do remember hearing Guardians have a complicated relationship with memory. Is there any truth to that?
That's a fairly common question. Guardians forget who we were before our first resurrection. We forget in exchange for the light.
Shame. Feels cruel.
Not really.
Drifter, you brought them my message, capsized. Find my frequency. I'm not Neon.
No way. Orin. Neon. Orin, what happened to you? I thought you were locked in as the Nine's errand runner. You were gone.
Yes, but my memory is a mess. It's all vetiver. Oh, damn it. Rig transponder. You can pinpoint my location.
The hell, Orin? Why do you sound like you eat a dream journal?
Petrichor. Damn it. I am not adjusting to linear time well. I am no longer emissary. I quit.
You quit?
Yeah, she quit. As in, like, she said, screw it, I'm done. He said, take this eternal job and shove it.
Thought you'd ascended or something. Become a higher being. I didn't know you could quit being emissary.
Me either. But with the right motivation, anything is Starlight. You'd be proud. I'm molted.
Oh, I have to know what you mean by molted.
Exactly what it sounds like. I wanted my body back. I wanted my will back.
Ooh. She bolted. Like, she went... I'm gonna try something before I continue. Nope. Nope. I think I know how now. Not my biggest fan. You know, I'm not gonna really get too involved with it. Exotic. Yep.
We gotta find her. She only just found shoes, for Pete's sake. Got your location, Orin. Never thought I'd hear from you again.
Scrambled eggs. I meant to deliver a message, but can't remember what it is. I know the Nine will need a replacement emissary. They will not find one nearby on the X-axis. They will need to search a millennia up and down the Y.
Yeah, considering the fact that, you know, Like a lot of going from one side to the other. Strangeness. Hang on. Yeah, we're good.
My message found you. I'm Orin, once a Guardian, like you. When I last reached out to the Vanguard, I warned you of the Nine's fallibility. The results of that fallibility are in play now, I think. You will fix it. But how isn't clear. Everything I knew is scattered. My will, cleaved from service and rough-hewn clay. It wasn't bloodless, but I know I chose this for a reason. I did. In my memory, when I touch my hand to the moment, I am overcome with dissonance, and another shape, buried in noise, assuming my place. I must speak sharpness to the Drifter. A tint on knowledge held, but still unknown. I'll need your help hunting down the fate that brought us here.
So, Orin, you quit and now you're just here?
Mitosis. Annoying you had to see me like this now. Scrambled eggs and someone else's shoes. How have you been?
Oh, busy. Feet
Yeah.
planted on the ground more often than not. Seeing someone new these days.
Oh, good. Good for you. Can't say the same. I've been too busy corralling my electrons. Who are you seeing?
It's, Eris Morn.
You have a type, Drifter. I'm happy for you both. Really.
No, she isn't. She's ticked off. No, she isn't. She's ticked off. This is different than the Pale Heart. Seems to be a lot more sprawled. Oh, hey. Lodi.
I hear you had a run-in with that Archon fellow. There's cutouts, anyway. Apparently he's the leader of these
Should say
exiled
this like
Elixir, but
Lobot.
nobody's seen him in a long time. Real recluse. The Ionians say he can speak through the mouths of his followers. Like some kind of psychic thing. But that's absurd, right? Have you seen this little ventriloquist act? Huh. Well, I'll believe it when I see it myself. I suggest you do a little
You
bang and
haven't?
burn to draw out their leadership. Once we know exactly who we're dealing with, we can do a more
Bang and
realistic threat
burn?
assessment.
Bang
I
and
haven't
burn.
been very deep into the Exiles Accord. They aren't fond of visitors. This architecture seems a little out of the box.
We've dealt with the Lixney houses before, but this does feel different.
I'm still getting over
Lodi,
the bag
I need
of
to be frank.
bird.
I don't buy your story.
Okay, Frank.
Well, you don't know the half of it. If I wasn't me, I also wouldn't buy my story.
What do you know about whatever brought you here?
Nothing. I woke up here in a singed suit after the most insane fall of my life.
So he saw Cowboys games.
It seems the local
They
Elixir
get
developed
burned
a
for
parallel
that.
form of teleportation. They're using dark matter to create portals. If we want to infiltrate their sphere of influence, we'll need that capability. Mr. Drifter says you've got the skills for a smash and grab, so I suggest we go loud. Get us a sample of that tech and we'll be in business.
Okay, first of all, I'm not liking your kind of spitch. Because you're like smash and grab. I wonder if there's going to be a way for us to increase the how long we can be in Matter Spark. I could see this being a raid thingy to do. Oh, come on, man. Ooh, they brought back even more. Alkalins. Ooh, I was blowing out electricity out of my... Hello, my baby. Hello, my carcass. Well, the Archon carries a quantum signature. Gotta turn into that little ball again. First, I was making sure there's nothing I could get into. Oh no, I had to go and electro. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. There those parasol carrying wrenches again. See, I can cloak too. Mine's cooler. Oh, that one didn't even show off the lightning. Wondering when they were gonna show up. Floaty shanks. This is what this game needed again. These floaty shanks. They fly, but not well. See, ammo? No. New weapon, possibly upgrade. Come here. Run away, buddy. Run away. Ready? Ready.
This must be the House of Exile's new teleportation tech. It's mounted in an old cannon frame. That's handy. Scans show the power cell and space inverter have been tampered with. Those mechanisms have dark matter cores. They'll wear out fast. It looks like this mobile unit creates an entangled link between a jump pad and wherever you're aiming. Just be careful what you point it at.
Why does everybody always tell me that? Okay, so 22. Let's make sure we have something delicious. Wait, something wrong with my armor? No, I got it. Okay. Oh, there you are. Let me see that gun on your back. I don't think I like it.
Good work out there. You've got some real moves. Normally,
Well,
agents
see
that
yours.
skilled at wet work have checkered pasts. Makes me wonder how you came to be so dangerous. With expanded access,
yeah.
we can investigate those Elixni in earnest and find the truth about this so-called Archon. I've got some ideas on that. Catch up with me later to get started.
Yeah, sure. How the heck do I get over there? Oh, now I see. Pick up resonator. Right there it was. Yeah, well, how do I get the shield down, you stupid? Get the shield down. I need to be a ball. And to be a ball, I think I'm going the wrong way. In fact, I know I'm going the wrong way. Oh, ooh, felt that in my chest. All right, I need a relocator. Hey. there
Guardian,
Guess
I
not.
made myself a contact within the Elixir ranks. Apparently not everyone is happy with the way things are being run.
You little sleuth.
That's the idea. Anyway, there's apparently a power station nearby feeding a lot of juice into something off-site.
Got it. I'm reading high levels of arc energy.
It's mixing with signatures matching the singularity.
we'll just customize. Oh, man. Frickin'. Oh, now I'm starting to get dark in here. Okay, that should do it. Let there be light. Oh, now there is light.
All right, Guardian, this has to be the house's power plant. There's a massive current moving through the cables around us. And gravitons.
My informant Kielsk tells me that power is going straight into a warship.
If we can get to a power plant's controls while it's charging their ship, we can send a lethal surge to it from here before it ever leaves port.
Crafty. And it'll buy time to hunt down the Strangelet capsule in the Accord. If we stop the Singularity from expanding, stabilize Kepler, maybe they'll stand down.
A fat chance we talk a psycho like that off a ledge. He's a true believer in whatever psychos believe in.
They aren't leaving us many
Psychos
options.
don't believe in
We reach the
anything.
anomaly.
Psychos explode when sunlight hits them. I don't give a dang. You know.
Deathless, why have you come? Glimpses are seen of your actions, but your motive ever shrouded. When my house found Soul, saw the great machine with your world, we left in defeated peace.
You kind of do have a point. Hi, boys.
It looks like this station is actually drawing some kind of color. Generators?
This whole place is wired like a rat's nest. That's worse than my ship.
The Deathless was
Oh.
foretold. See how they must kill as prophesied. Kiver Sight warned me of final test. I will be resilient, my house.
Look alive, hero. They're piping in splinter mines. Crazy sons
Oh,
of crabs
crap.
are gonna cause a damn cave-in.
You're on
I
board.
hate splinter mines. And they got rid of the ability to move them faster when you're dancing. Ah.
Lavask sure likes to talk, making a show of us barging into his house. Maybe we pull his moxie out from under him and he lets some intel slip.
Unless he sees that coming. All this prophecy talk. Back in my day, you kill a fella fair without knowing the future.
You think he's really clairvoyant?
Get out of the way. Oh, you are.
Not to alarm you, Guardian, but a mine is getting dangerously close to detonating.
Oh, I ain't hear it go off. That's a bug fix. That'd be a bug fix. I didn't even hear that one come in. Luckily for me, I looked.
Okay, Guardian, we need to find a way to overload that control panel.
Once we do, the immense surge of current will wreak havoc on whatever warship the house is trying to power up.
Probably why they tried to blow us up. I guess they're trying to unplug. We should hustle up.
Like vile Vex, the Deathless is violence driven. They cannot be turned away by reasoned words. Only blood.
Mighty Archon, we hear your prophecy. The Deathless kneels before the Giver with your blessing. Just open the way.
Will what now?
This was not our tricks. You conspire with metal invaders to keep us from the Giver. To draw our house into folly.
Why would you think he'd fall for that? Why am I even bothering shooting when they can't get through the hole?
Most of our Basilisk. The work is done. Bring these walls down on the Deathless. Show your Archon true faith. This world will slip into unknown spaces, as I have seen it. Exiles with it. Their death is fated to be reborn.
I killed him. That should have ended it.
Okay, Guardian, we need to find a way to overload that control panel.
Once we do, the immense surge of current will wreak havoc on whatever warship the house is trying to power up.
Probably why they tried to blow us up. I guess they're trying to unplug. We should hustle up.
Like vile Vex, the Deathless is violence driven. They cannot be turned away by reasoned words. Only blood.
Mighty Archon, we hear your prophecy. The Deathless kneels before the Giver with your blessing. Just open the way.
Will what now?
This was not our tricks. You conspire with metal invaders to keep us from the Giver. To draw our house into folly. Show your Archon true faith. This world will slip into unknown spaces, as I have seen it. Exiles with it. Their death is fated to be reborn.
Super back.
Well, what's your next plan? Stand there with the guns pointed at each other until someone gets cold feet?
So the Archon didn't take the bait, but he mentioned being kept from the Giver. Sounds like, despite their push to the Singularity, something's still cutting them off from it. That means we don't have to rush right in unless they make a move. Maybe there's somewhere else we can apply pressure.
You're a kid. Those things been shooting at you since you landed on this dump, and you still haven't pulled your piece.
That's right. Unlike you, I don't prefer a gun to solve my problems when questions work just as well.
Enough! We may have knocked out their power, but the Archon's still out there. We'll need to be ready when they make their next move.
Uh-huh. Actually didn't want to do that, but okay.
You sure your informant ain't running us around in circles, Square?
Kiosk is risking a lot just to speak with me. And I've vetted them, of course.
Yeah, you're probably right. All those ones that tried to kill us are just bad apples.
People aren't all one way or another. That's what makes us interesting.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we haven't seen him fight yet. I wonder if he can.
I've been talking to that Drifter fellow. Not a name I'd self-apply, but I like him. He understands what it's like to be stranded far from home. Anyway, he was telling me about these aliens who are giving the Ionians such a hard time, the Elixni. Apparently, they normally live on something called ether. Huh. Seems like you already have some experience with it. Interesting.
A little bit.
The locals say these Elixni augment their supply with dark matter. Who knows what physiological effects that's having? Might be the reason they're so hostile. I suggest
Maybe.
you assess their production lines. If we learn how the dark matter is affecting them, it might give us some leverage.
My man, is that a Walkman? That's twice you have a problem with me. Mattermorph. Megamorph. Where do I go with it? Army behind the gate, and they can't even freaking come in. Hi, boys. Punch a golf ball. Don't you poke me with them parasols. It's actually a gun? Ooh, that looks kinky. I like the fact they fly. I hear a break. That's it. Fly into my states.
Team, I've got some intel from my informant.
Informant?
Thursday?
Well. First it's a contact, then it's an informant.
Informant.
They're taking a liking to you.
Maybe a way to help the house calm down and see straight again. I'm sending coordinates, but keep on that heading.
Lodi, Drifter,
Oh, that
checking
was
in.
the...
How goes your recon on the House of Exile?
The Guardian's handling the situation well, but Miss Ray, to be honest, I don't like this. There has to be a way to de-escalate the situation.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I've been watching the house from the derelict, and they are one ruthless group.
Do they appear to be in league with the Conductor? That would tell us something, at least.
Not sure who that is. I have to believe this Archon is a lone actor.
What would the Conductor have to do with this? I mean, why would we even speak her name?
Guardian, Mr. Ghost, you should be nearing a refinery or some kind of drilling operation. Coordinates incoming. I think this is where they're processing their ether. Maybe we can disable their machinery until the Ionians can correct the process.
Okay, I see it from up here. Derelict scanners are picking up all sorts of weird gravity fluctuations, and a whole heck of a lot of exiles.
A whole lot of exiles and a whole lot of hooey. whole lot of hoo-wah. Yeah. Do this mission, and then I'll cut it off, and then I'll get back on after I have my supper. Why am I told?
Orin says these trains are like quantum entangled objects, held in superposition across the fourth dimension.
Yeah, Orin says a lot of things no one understands.
We're through. Now to disable the Exile's dark matter refinery.
I wish it was as simple as talking to them. Last time I tried, I got shot at. And it wasn't my Elixni accent.
They get real touchy sometimes. Sensitive little crustaceans.
Crustaceans. Interesting. Well, I think their diet is causing the issue. Like drinking from lead pipes, cut off the supply, and their heads might clear up.
Lodi, did the Ionians ever explain why they stopped working with the House of Exile? From what I gather, it didn't end well.
I got to talking with one of the old pilots who gabbed on the subject a bit. Ionians tried to synthesize ether for the house.
Why? It's not a simple job. Leave it to those servitor garbage disposals. Matter goes in, ether comes out. Easy.
Except here, everything's imprinted with dark matter, which they apparently want to extract for a pure conversion to ether. The Ionians say it shouldn't be harmful, but the singularity seems to make it toxic to the Elixni.
That's it!
What's it?
You think us sick, but I am mighty. Exile is our teacher, our home. Our rifles are many. Our will is anointed by the Giver.
Right. Right.
That's strange. It doesn't have enough juice to charge the relay. Maybe we can overcharge the cannon somehow. Guardian, it's supercharging the cannon.
Oh, you gotta.
This is the house's central refinery. My scans are going a little haywire, but that can't be right. These pipes are operating at alarming pressures.
Let me fill you in on a little secret. None of House Exile's gear has safety regulators. My kind of people.
Hey team, I've seen those little flying bots play hot potato delivering dark matter down to your proximity.
I have an idea. Guardian, a concentration of dense matter could send the whole system over the edge. Let's look for those shanks. I think we can fit under the grate with the pipeline.
Boy, that was ridiculously stupid.
You were right, Lodi. This scans like dark matter, wrapped around an artificial gravity well.
Sounds like the type of thing that'd make a nice loud rattle inside some heavy machinery, don't it, hero? Oh, don't worry if it doesn't fit. Just jam it in there.
Pressure's increasing.
That's what she
but
said.
The pipes are still holding. We need more.
Incoming exiles. Crack your knuckles and rack your slides.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but they seem intent on a fight.
Okay, so okay.
Their leader doesn't sound like he's crazed or confused. He has an agenda and a voice to wield it.
Seen a lot of those types in my time.
Maybe we could still reason with him. Lavask, The House of Exiles and the Ionians used to be allies. Don't turn your back on that. Let's look for a solution. Together.
Fools, scholars hold our ascension for their distant study. No! We will feed on the Giver, drink of it, enter its horizon.
It's barely holding together. One more, Guardian.
Entomb the deathless. Protect our ascension.
Well now, that went, great.
It did. We learned the house centers around this Giver. Watch your flank, Guardian.
You feed their greed, speak their human lies. Ionians want us truth blind, to keep the anomaly's sight from Elixni eyes.
Yes, pick it up. Thank
Our
you.
voice is a raised spear, arc sparking. See it against the black space sea. Our banner. We suffer. All suffer.
I came here thinking these Elixni were poisoned. It'd help. But this... like a bunch of holy rollers.
I knew they were screwed up.
I have seen your doom. Your fall. Spread across many visions, many possibilities. Only one must strike true.
Thank you, boys.
That pilot I spoke to, he mentioned the Archon, Lavask, wasn't always the leader of the house. But one day he starts getting visions, next he gets a taste for politics.
A gift from his giver.
The Giver and the Singularity sound like synonyms, but I can't see how a black hole gives anyone anything.
Given what we know, my hypothesis is that the source of the Holy Singularity, as the Ionians call it, and the Exile's giver are one and the same.
Ikora, the Nine invited us here. It was 3. The thought just... it's like it unlocked in my head.
Right. So far, I'm impressed with how this is, but it is getting a bit.
The Nine. Free. They didn't just bring us here to deal with the Archon. The Nine are extra-dimensional beings. They're connected to the celestial bodies of our solar system.
What does the planet care about a single Elixni? Either way, we need to neutralize the threat he poses to the Ionians. I've seen leaders like Lavask before. He doesn't want a war. He just can't look weak in front of his people.
I'm gonna head somewhere safe, and I'm going to take a break. I'm going to have some supper. As a matter of fact, claim, 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 claim. And now that I have that, season pass ends in 55 days. Wow, that's actually kind of fast. Pop, 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 pop. Almost level 8. Okay, so now we have the tiered weapons. Okay, here we go. Stars and Shadow, return money. Return money? Memory. Okay. Your recollection. The Ahab Shard. These aren't exactly reskins, are they, folks? Reskins. Last Discipline set. Not too shabby, except I don't like the cloak. Okay, so a 2-piece final blows with primary ammo grants primary ammo weapons temporary increased reload, and picking up an orbital light grants special ammo progress. Yeah, I don't think so. I will save those. Okay, the relocator is at max. Wait. Freaking mythic? There's higher? Uh-huh. Just out of curiosity. Alright, so my Prime Engrams are a 10. My exotics are a 10. That was a waste of keeping exotic. Keeping the exotic. Okay. I should be running Sunshot. Should. Just for the fun of it. Anyway, I'm going to take a break. I will see you guys in a bit.